Alright, chat, we did the obligatory make you wait for 30 minutes. Back in. I really want to use my Runtman emote. How come I can't use that anymore? Why does it have to be the YouTube chat? Where's my Runtman emote? Oh, maybe I have to go on to Twitch. I can use it. Let me go into Twitch. I haven't been into Twitch in a minute. Not been here in a while. Twitch got it right though. Like Twitch, other than their like search algorithm, which I don't know how that's doing anymore. Man, we had some good times on Twitch, yo. No, did. How do we have more good times here? How do we bring that back? Oh, okay, chat. So that's what we'll do. Get, I want my Runtman emote. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Oh, Rontus of the Runtus. Is he inside now? Everybody's in. Let's go. Unstable. Average stream bitrate too high. Oh shit. Alright, we need to go live chat. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. I have a heating thing on. Oh, we need a new vision board. We gotta get a new vision board. Okay. Gotta do that. I gotta get all the supplies for that. I gotta get some curtains for next door. I have to... Gosh, Christmas... I gotta get my nails done. So I off one of my... Sometimes I just want to do like a clear coat on it. Like I just want... clear nail. I like the protection on top of my nail though. Plus my nails never really get beyond like this length. Don't pull your nails off though if you get them done professionally. Professional puts something on, professional needs to take them off. End of story. But sometimes they do lift. They've been better about not lifting. Much better. Sometimes they do lift and then like water gets underneath them and then like if it lifts it catches and then if it catches I pick and I pick it up. Not good to do that. But it's only one nail, so be able to deal with one nail. Okay, that's not what the topic of conversation. Oh, I didn't know I did my long ways here. Oh, the other way is on YouTube. This is my YouTube. The horizontal. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to the trades, and we'll go from there. Then like connecting the two things together more, and I have to write out my goals for the stream and stuff as well. I got a lot to do, chat. Good to see the emotes only on Twitch. Go. Might need a new light too. We need a new light because it kind of makes a clunky. Might not be able to keep it on. Kind of clicking sound. I need a new party light. A little dark in here. Dark cave trader. We're the cave trader today. Trading in the dark. Anyway, let's get to it, chat. Let's get to it. We gotta get to it. Let's get to the trades. So the odds worked out, but the losers are kind of bigger than the winners, so that's sad. But it's already all labeled, and we got the return. Kind of nice to have it do that for me. So TradeViz stayed because I did try to do this in Google Sheets. But it's not that straightforward, and you don't have visualizations. So the other side of doing this on your own is you need to be able to build the visualizations. I could do that. I just need maybe more time. This does it already, and I think I just need to make more money. Like that's all we're at here. Like, I should save money and not maybe have this, but the one-time cost for the year, and it gives me my visualizations and gives me maybe one more year to figure out how to do it on my own. If I want to do it on my own, if I continue with these types of trades. Oh, I need to put 0 DTE on these. I need to go. Let me go ahead and put on my 0 DTE. Oh, and that's what I could look at too. So we could look at the status of this strategy. See how it's still performing. So that's second. Right in a minute. I did put on a weekly on Friday. How that goes this, although volatility Friday. Maybe the market goes nowhere until after Wednesday. One week. This was I trade spreads because my account's not big enough to trade. Oh, there you go. If you want to know why I do spreads. And the losses are a little bit bigger because I'm trying. Oh, so the market's really choppy, so I think you have to give it. All right, let me that and then um I mean it's still profitable, but the win rate is really high though. So like in the last 6 months, how many 1,000? So the premium must just have been higher than higher. All vertical. All vertical. Like yeah, Walmart's another idea for next that price. Well, I did size up, so we don't have enough data where I've sized it. So I'm still willing to give it a trying to size up. I think still willing to. Like that one was. Yeah, I trades too. Like I get back in that 1 week. Keep doing my 1 week 0 DT months. That was that. There's not enough trades there. I don't like. And like better ways to do that. So goal for 6 is trading the NQ a little bit better. I like the 0 DT, kind of fun. And then doing the 1 week. Maybe changing the 1 week, 1 month into more of swing trades. So really getting into that swing trading idea. Because I do have some ideas for 2026, like Netflix, Oracle, Walmart. Kind of would like to get into those longer term. But yeah, those were the trades. Here, I think the thing is too is I do have to follow the rules. So Friday, I didn't wait for the pullback. And like if it doesn't pull back, maybe you don't trade. Like if it would have pulled back to VWAP and I would have put the trade on, it might have been more successful. So waiting until a VWAP pullback and then adding these criteria to, I think that's what you could do in the trading plan trades bit. So I could check the box that all of these things happen. So yeah. So I can do a new I can add a new plan. So I'll add that to my add a new plan to TradesViz. We can track these. Track. I could just click these buttons. That's what we have. Also in here to have a better. I've been. Different plans. Like checklists for the morning. Like what I need is like the 30-minute low. For the 15-minute low, 15-minute high, and those need to be marked so I know where to choose strikes. Where my strikes will happen from. And then like the criteria, so it's like when like Friday it was above previous session close at the open. It didn't really go back to session close. Did it a little before the market open, not during. It hovered around there all day, so it's bullish. It fell below VWAP, so that's one tick in, and it bounces around the other moving averages. Copy. like not the greatest day to put something on. Um, but not impossible. Alright, well, let's look at, so our goal for the next week is going to be volatiles. We have to watch out. We do have our week trade on. That should come off sometime before Friday. That's the goal on that. We do have that weekend kind of out some of that juice. So hopefully we'll be closer to our goal by Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully we could be out by Wednesday, and then we can think about putting on another week by the end of the week. I could also think about just reducing the number of contracts I have on. So if it's profitable on Monday, take one off, leave the other one on until Friday, and roll it out to the... It'd be cool if we could just roll it. I think that would be a strategy to do. Spy trade is to try to roll it into Friday. Uh-oh, get dressed. But let's go ahead and at our index level. So we're going to continue with the spy trade the next week. We're going to also try to come up with some trades for next year. That's maybe what'll be on the next stream, is kind of what I want to focus on for the year. Then we go into the next full week of trading. And then after that, it is broken up trading. 2 weeks where they're not full weeks of trading. So, the end of the year, and I have to be out of all positions essentially by the 26th. So, yeah, probably not going to be trading. I'll be trading like the 22nd, the 23rd. Yeah, we're running out of trading days. Dang. Gotta think about next year. Kind of where we're at now. So let's take a look at the index levels. Bitcoin is up, so that's good. Bitcoin's up 2%. Risk on, that's nice. For last week, the Russell, the Dow, and the SPX are all up slightly. That's good. Upward here. On the month, we are up. Week, 3 months, up again. Time to buy right down here. 6 months, still up. Russell's up 20%, y'all. More than the NDX, more than the S, more than the Dow. So it's up. Nice. On the year, have X is still up, SPX still up, Russell still up, and here Russell's up 3%. X is up 20, X is up 12 or 30. And 5 year versus 5. Anyway, so it's still bullish. I mean, we still are very bullish, so that's kind of just the way I gotta frame it. Like, it's very bullish. I think all of the trends. I know there's not like the greatest things in the world going on or whatever, but earnings were bad, and the alarm bells for next year, I don't know that those are going off. Like, maybe something in the housing market or something, because that's kind of stagnated, but we'll see what happens. Like, I just don't feel, especially in the next 2 weeks, like this is going to get any worse, and I think we're going to hit all-time highs. My prediction is SPY 700, MES 7,000 for the end of the year. Like, I don't think we're going down. But again, that's for educational informational purposes only, not intended for financial. But it looks bullish. Like, you can't say that patterns are. Got buyers. Still have buyers. Let's take a look at our sectors. Heard on another thing I listened to, KRE did well, so let's I don't know if KRE is on. Oh, it is. Okay, good. They like XLK split? Down 47. Yeah. Yeah, because they're the first week. I don't know what that 5 day. That's weird. We had OAH, SMH, KRE, XME, XLK, Staples, Materials, Biotech, Real Estate and Gold were down. Healthcare was down. So a little bit of a rotation out of the defensive. SMH, Carry, XLK, XLP. Log in. At least log in with like a dummy account. I'll try to get on my other. Split up trade ideas. I don't get the 5-day. Here's our performers here, so by age. Heck, our top performer. Our best stocks, gainers on by TSM, RGB. Oracle's gotta have a pop. They have earning. Like, I think what's the concern is that they are taking it, but like, we've seen what AI could actually get. By volume, Warner Brothers went up because they're acquired by Netflix. Netflix may continue to go down. I still think of that as a here, based on its price point. So I'm gonna play. That's one of my ideas here is play Netflix. I want to do two things with it. I'm probably next year, starting in January, I'll start playing it either Cash Secure Foots or whatever. Like, should have sold a Cash Secure Foot, man. The thing is, I have to sell everything at the end of the year. I can't hold on to anything. January 31st. Like, I only have 1 year to prove myself and this trading account. Like, it has to be. Essentially, it's kind of like a second job. Also, in my other job, I need to find a way to hack everything better. Like, becomes such a pain in the ass. Anyway, that's what AI can help you do, though. So, like, AI could, in theory, help you track that a little bit more. So, asking AI and then having it help you and guide you build something that will help you keep track of stuff in a way that maybe you could never do. Oh, that's kind of what I'm. We're up though. Intel back at 40. That chart. Hold the Intel chart. Oh, they took a big dip though on today. Oh man. Yeah, it's back up. Kind of back up to like where I bought it years ago. Is having a bit of a moment. I'll say Intel is having a bit of a moment. It broke out of this consolidation. Buy them. We use the product though for you. Never mind. Losers on the week. By volume. Netflix, SoFi. To be honest though, long-term account like below 100. Every time it falls below 100, I'm just gonna buy another share. I hope that deal goes through. I think it'll be good. Honestly, I think it's better for the consumer because it's like in that realm, it's like so hard to keep track of all these different streaming services. If it really could just be in one place, like to be honest, that I guess we don't have variety or whatever, but like we don't want a million different streaming services. I mean, come on. Like, do you really want that? No, I don't want to keep track of that. Like, you just have one, and you know that the one is good, and it's for me. It's between like Google and Netflix. Like those are the two places where my attention. So you want to think about not only You think about investing, well, think about where your attention goes and where your money goes. So my attention, a lot of my attention is spent on YouTube, Google. I said not to underestimate those. That's a play for next year too, I think, but it's already kind of priced to perfection, so we'll have to see on how I play that. Yeah, I'm not so excited about Google just because it kind of already did its thing and it kind of predicted it, and I didn't follow through with what I was going to do, and I didn't get back into it, and blah, blah, blah. So, run that. Best stocks, stock by volume, when you buy market cap. $17 coming here. Going to Nellis again. Okay. Alright, we're stocks by market cap. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Broadcom, Berkshire, Lilly, Visa, MasterCard, J&J. But J&J's 200, y'all. Johnson & Johnson. Hard to trade, though. It's not an easy thing to trade. Tried to trade it before. It's... I don't know. When it broke out, if it's downtrend, should have just bought it because it went back up. Went up $50 fucking dollars. Shouldn't cuss. Sorry, stream. Get fired up. Fired up. We need a win, chat. This is the only second job I can have, chat. We need to make it work. I ain't going to any other job. Jobs are hard. They make you work and like be creative and like you have to go to meetings and it's like, ugh. This is my only meeting for this job. Once a week for an hour and a half. That's it. And I get my perspective for the week. We go over things for the week. And that's it. I only do this once a week. I don't have to be in meetings every other day. And I don't mind grinding it out. I don't mind my daily trade, 0DT. We got to make money. I don't mind the daily grind of this. No, futures don't open for another 90 minutes or so. Tell me the future? Well, Bitcoin is up. We got Bitcoin up, the yen is up. That probably means the dollar's down, so that means tech will probably be up. Okay. Oh, the earnings this week are interesting. We have Costco and we have Oracle. Oh, shit. Costco. Well, and I think it was something like their membership growth wasn't like some level that la-di-da, blah, 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 analysts, da-da-da. Like, that's about all I think about analysts. How's Grok? How's Grok, like, oh, I get sucked into this, like. No, actually, today was a little more family friendly. Elon must be in a good mood or something. Ball rig. We need. Your mom's gonna freak out when she's gonna freak out. You know that, right? Like, you understand that she's gonna freak out. This room is crazy. Gonna question our choices. Oh man, you got Broadcom, Lululemon, and Costco on the same day. Whoa. Got Chewy. Chewy should do better because it's like, where does all your money go? Our money goes to Amazon, Walmart, and Chewy. Just in case you're wondering, that's where our money goes. Wish it did better. What is it at right now? Oh, man, I was trading Chewy. And then I get out of Chewy before it does some crazy move. Oh, it's back down low again. Back down to these April levels. Huh. Yeah, it's been consolidating at like $30. The ATR on this thing, like, how much does it move in a day? It hasn't been moving much before earnings. Huh. I'm just saying that's where all our money goes. That's it goes to our pets, food. No, and I need to get. I think next year it does need to be about education. So I need to get into the stuff that I've paid for and learn more about like some of these important sectors. Like, it was really good to learn about how to go through a 10K and like how to understand it. I think now the key is you take those 10Ks and you put them in AI, you ask the right questions, and it can give you good information. You know, I think it's not about manually going through it anymore. It's about how can I use AI to go through it. So I need to go back to the basics on that too. All the Christmas stuff was gone before Thanksgiving? You should buy Costco. Oh man, wow, really? Oh wow. No, your mom sent a message about Costco. I'm still on stream, so stream's hearing this too. She's there, and she said, the checker said all the Christmas stuff was gone before Thanksgiving. People had bought up all the Christmas stuff. That gotta be good for earnings, though. I don't know. Because they're on a different time scale. They're on a whole different thing. Like, this is like Q2 of 2026 or something. They're on some weird... I don't even know how that works. Well, they have to have more memberships. So I think last time they got upset with the earnings because of their memberships not growing at a particular rate. But seeing that they sold off all those high profit margin Christmas things... Wow, people just scooping it up. Man, if there ever is going to be a recession, it's just going to show up one day and it's just going to, like, blindside all of us. Like, we're not even going to know. There's not even going to be a signal. It's just going to be one day, shit hits the fan. And that's it. Like, there's going to be no warning. Oh, that's more important. You can carry some level. Carry a lot. Talking about my deck. Gotta get lost sight here. We got on Twitter and we started looking at earnings. We got all distracted. I didn't summarize the news. I gotta be better about that too in the next year. Like, I want to be better about that. I'm gonna write down some goals. So we want to follow our rules. That's our goal. We need to create plan trades, log trades. We need to learn more about TradesViz and how trade ideas help us. I want to learn trade better. It up. Instead of doing the spike. These have dailies as well. Graphics. I think it's more of an yeah. Doesn't use as much buying power. I need to trade SPX in the paper trading account. I need to see how this goes. Log those trades and see if this is well. The same buying power effect, better credit. Similar structure and how much it costs. And there's a ton of volume. So this is better than... So there's the NDX and there's the SPX. NDX doesn't have as much traffic, but the SPX does. SPX kind of... It is a bigger product, but if you want to think about scaling this strategy, like you do 1 contract of the SPX, 1 or 2 versus like 5 of the SPY. I'd probably do like 3 of these, yeah. Oh. Selling SPX verticals every day. I don't know, we'll trade this to the paper trading account. I think that's something we'll try. So we're gonna paper trade, track, SPX, put verticals, following the same. And then we need to develop our 2026 plan with trading ideas. Isn't trade ideas the thing, but like my own themes, trading ideas / themes. What are the big themes going to be for next year? I wonder too, like, you know, with all these like GLP-1s and all this stuff, like I wonder if more of that's gonna come out next year. Like it'll become more and more accessible to get to these things. So if you think about it, so what's on the other side of that? Someone gets fit, someone gets, you know, more in shape, so they're gonna be eating healthier foods. So anything along that line. You know, you think of things like Nike or Lululemon, you know, more people are more fit, so they're gonna be, you know, buying cute little outfits, so more clothing, you know, more Gap, Old Navy, American Eagle, Abercrombie, high-end retail. That kind of stuff might do better, like if more and more of this weight loss stuff gets kind of going, like it's more covered by insurance. If it's, I'd be on the lookout for that. That's kind of a sleeper story that I have in my mind. Like if the weight loss drugs become more accessible to people, that you know, those types of things will become more, people will want to buy more things because they look nice, or go on more vacations or things like that. Like, and then anything around like, so the market that I don't think is really out there is weight maintenance. There's a million things that are out there that'll help you lose weight, you know, help with your calorie deficit, help with this and that. But like the weight maintenance thing is a total gap. Like there's the support for weight maintenance, the how to track your weight maintenance, being on top of all of that, like eating right. There's a whole other side to that. And people that are larger and then lose weight, your metabolic situation's different. So you do have to take care of yourself in a different way versus you never ever being overweight, or any other compounding problem that's on top of being overweight or being obese. Like I've lost weight. One of the things I've had to do is get surgery to help like my arms, and I had a tummy, so things like that. And you do that, well, you have to kind of buy new clothes. So it's, you know, there's this cascade of things that happen. Like once you lose weight, which are all positive. But I think that that's something to look out for. So not only benefiting the drug company by making these drugs more accessible, having insurance cover more of these things, but then also those secondary effects of people losing weight, and the things that can grow out of that type of industry of people being more healthy. That would be really cool if that happened. Like, I'm all down for that. And then this whole idea that I heard today, like, that NVIDIA, you know, people are starting to make their own chips for specific uses. On the grander scheme, I don't think NVIDIA is going anywhere, but like very for specific uses for companies, there probably is an incentive to create the chips they need for particular tasks, so they're not always buying NVIDIA chips. But is the demand really going to go down? I don't know. I don't think that. I think NVIDIA might be a theme for next year too. So an AI is still a theme. I think weight loss and healthcare is still a theme. I think that those two things are going to come together in a way that we can't even predict. You know, the ability to make things or understand something better is going to be, through AI, is going to be amazing. And there's some real possibilities there. So I think AI is still a theme. Healthcare is an interesting. So yeah. That's what I'll do. Those are my goals here, to work on those things, develop this, fun with it. And this week we have our big red zone of the Fed meeting, so be careful out there. I'm going to continue to do my 0 days and my weeklies, and work on my monthlies when January rolls around. But I think that's all I have for this week. Again, this is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended to be a recommendation or financial advice. Trading is risky. Research. With that said, have a safe and profitable trading week, and the holidays are upon us, so happy holidays to all.